among the other awesome features of Excelify, you can generate variants for your products, and I will show you how to do it in this tutorial. So let's say we are preparing the import data for Excelify with a handle, title, and we have some options here, and let's say we need to have all the combinations of those options, like all those sizes, the colors, and the materials. So all I need to do is have just one line with those option values which describe them, and I just type all the option values here, and make them separated with a semicolon, like in this example. And then there is a special column in the Excelify format that says variant generate from options, and I just change it to true so that we will generate variants from the options. That's what it says. And then, of course, we can have all the other attributes for the variants. I have deleted some to make it more simple, but whatever columns you will have here, it will get copied to all the variants of this product. And so let's just see what happens if I import this kind of file in the Excelify. I go to Excelify app here and choose. It says that it found one product, and I just press import, and it's done. So just to make sure what happened, I download the import results file, and when I look into that file, what I see here is you see now in the import file we just had one row. In the results file we have as many rows for this product as many variants we have. So these variants are now deconstructed, so to say. All the combinations of them are generated with all the values for these variant rows, and the import comment says new 30 variants generated from options by semicolon. And so now if we go to the Shopify store and we look, where is our product here, generated variants, and we see that indeed all the variants are generated here. Normally what happens is that not all the prices are the same always, or you maybe want different SKUs for your variant combinations. So what you can do is when you are uploading two products, there will be generate variants 1 and 2, so that we can see what happens if we have several rows of the product data. And I will save it, and again I upload this file. So we can utilize here the Excelify Dryrun feature here under the options. When you upload the file, under the options there is this Dryrun, and just check this checkbox and do the import. And then it will not actually import anything just yet. It will only generate you the import results file. So when you download it, nothing is created in Shopify yet. But now you have a new version of the template that you can work with. You can check your variants, and you see here are the rows for the first product, and then comes the rows for the second product with all their option combinations. And maybe you don't have some combinations which you can then delete from this file, or you can then adjust their positions. You can say, okay, I want this to be second, this to be third, fourth, 5, 6, and so on. You can update individual SKUs for each of the variants, right? You can update the weights, the prices, whatever fields you want to update for the variants, you can do it. Also, remember that you can import also images for the variants. So for example, if each variant had an image, you can say the column is variant image, and you can just put different links into each row. In fact, let me just quickly grab some examples. So I have copied some images here from the web, so that we have some examples for how the images are attached. And we just save our file here, which we edited, and then we go to Excelify, and then we import these edited or updated variants with all the additional attributes that you set. And this time you don't check the box for the Dryrun because you want it to import actually. So let's import those both products. All right, and now it's imported. Let's go to our products in our Shopify admin, and here they are, both generated variant products. And if we open it, we can see that the images are here, and each of the variants has its own image and the values from the imported file as we modified it, with all the options like sizes and colors and everything. And if you want to see all the possible fields that you can import for the variants, please go to our documentation page here. It will take you to Excelify homepage, and you go to documentation, products, and here are all the product fields that you can import and export. And for the variant specifically, you can click here, and here will be all the variant columns that you can fill and what each of them means and what kind of values you can import and so on. All right, and as always, if you have any questions or concerns, or you are not sure how to do something, please contact us. Here is our chat and offline messages at the bottom where you can write us from within the app, or of course you can click contact support and we will reply to you as soon as possible. Unless we are asleep, then we will reply to you when we are awake again. See you!